guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a super casual get ready with me video. The other day I was thinking about different videos that I wanted to film, and I definitely want to make a change on my channel, just incorporate different videos so you guys can connect with me more. One of the videos I used to do back in the day when I first started my channel, which I miss doing so much and I don't know why I don't do them, are get ready with me videos, and we just have chit chat. We just have girl talk or guy talk, because I'm sure there's some guys watching me as well, and we just, I don't know, just talk. Just like a little session of just intimate moments and just chit-chatting about things that, I don't know, hell, that are happening in this world, maybe in my life, or opinions that I may have. So today I figured I would just talk about different topics. I'm not really sure. I'm probably going to be talking about being married, because I know people have been asking me about that, and I'm sure they're questioning that, and about maybe if we're going to have babies, and then just YouTube in general. How about we keep those three? Because sometimes my mind, which I know a lot of you guys know, I can talk, and not shut up. So let's do some makeup, grab a snack, because I'm sure this will be a little bit long. And yeah, so I am currently sick. I'm finally feeling a little bit better. My cough has gone away. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Brunette Brow Pencil. I usually use dark brunette, but I still have quite a few clicks of this, or quite a few uses of this, so I want to finish it up. I think dark brunette just matches me a little bit better, but you'll see what I top it off with. It's a new product. So marriage life has been honestly amazing. We got married August 26th, if you guys didn't know, and when we got engaged in Thailand when we took our trip a couple years ago, and we got engaged August 25th. And for me, that day was really special, and it was crazy because we went, because I wanted to go on like a big trip for my birthday. And so that's why we were out in Thailand too, just for vacation and my birthday. And my birthday's August 24th. All my Virgos out there, ooh, ooh. August 25th, he proposed, and it was such a special moment for me because he didn't know that that happened to be my grandparents who raised me, which is my mom and dad. They raised me since I was 3 months, which I'll get into another get ready with me video later on that. And or maybe just a regular just sit down video. And it was so special because that is the anniversary of my mom and dad, and he had no idea. So it made our engagement that much more special just with the day that he did it. And then when we got married, we're trying to aim for like the same day, you know, but obviously things don't have to be perfect, and I'm not super picky with stuff like that. And we agreed to have our wedding on August 26th. So it worked out. We're engaged for 2 years, which I absolutely loved. I think people just honestly think like once you get engaged, you have to like start planning immediately. And I think we felt the pressures of doing that, especially me being, you know, the girl in the relationship. So I was like, oh my gosh, we have to start doing it. And everything came too quick. And so then we just postponed it 1 year. And I remember making a video about it, and it was honestly amazing. Nothing was rushed, and everything was way more enjoyable. So if you're someone who's newly engaged and you feel like the time crunch of getting married, honestly, don't listen to everybody else. You do it on your own terms, because one, weddings can be very, very expensive. Two, things get booked up even if you are doing just something simple. People really plan ahead and like pick out dates. So I don't know. If you're engaged, I honestly wouldn't stress about it. The main thing is to really worry about you and your partner, because that's really who matters. I mean, I know parents and in-laws and all that can get involved, but when it comes down to it, excuse me, I'm talking to my freaking pineapples. When it comes down to it, it's up to you guys. Okay, I just went ahead and finished my brows. I was texting with my sister. So I'm just taking some Anastasia concealer in the shade 1.5, and I'm just gonna clean up my brows. I go through phases of me wanting to clean up my brows, not clean them up, you know. So yeah, when it comes down to it, it's really up to you guys. And yeah, I mean, but overall, I mean, honestly, we obviously haven't been married that long. But one thing that kind of annoyed me, and I'm not gonna lie, is when people would constantly say, oh, I'm so excited, like you're gonna get married. Just know marriage is gonna be so hard. Marriage is not easy. It's tough, da-da-da. It's like, well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Nothing is ever perfect, but I felt like people really say that phrase way too many times. And not to be rude, you know, or anything, or judgmental, but I feel like people who said that are people who honestly do have issues in their marriage, you know, things that they have going on, and it's like they're putting it on others, like constantly saying it. It's like, dude, like you have your own thing. Let me just be happy that I'm getting married. Like I haven't even gotten married yet and you're already telling me this. Like it should be happy. It should be more positive, you know, uplifting, like, oh my gosh, how exciting, you're gonna love being married. Like, yeah, I felt like I kept hearing like the same phrase from certain people, like over and over. And I don't know, what do you guys think about it? Because it's common sense that life is hard in general, you know, but when I was hearing that from like the same people, I'm like, really? And then even in the cards too, like from those same people, like, congratulations on being married. Marriage is going to be hard and it's going to have its hardships and, you know, whatever. And you guys are going to go through things and you'll solve it, but just know that no marriage is perfect. And I'm like, what kind of card is this? Okay, now I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. It's looking pretty intense, but don't worry, it'll all come together. I mean, I think it's great to forewarn people, but sometimes it's just like, you've said it already one too many times. Let me enjoy being married, because yeah. So, not like I'm doing anything, but it's 9:10 right now at night on a Saturday. Yeah. And I'm just gonna like show you some of the products I've been loving. I've been using this Smashbox Primer Oil because it's been saving my skin, because my skin has been so dry lately, and me being sick obviously doesn't help. I got sick in New York. If you guys didn't know, I've been doing Vlogmas, and I got like my biggest campaign yet, and it's a hair commercial. You guys can see the behind the scenes and all of that. All I know is that it will be played in the US. That's all I really know. And I was like joking with one of the girls on the campaign that's like on the project, and I'm like, so can it be played on Bravos? That would be really cool, like in between reality shows, because my guilty pleasure are reality shows, and I totally know it's not real. Trust me, I know that. It's just that it fascinates me to see other people in like different, I don't know, in their own bubbles. It really fascinates me, especially because I'm in the LA area, so I see the Beverly Hills one, the OC, and some of the places I've been to or I passed by, so it's pretty interesting just to watch it. Put my headband on, and then my shirt, I'm honestly just wearing a Disneyland shirt because I want the D. Just kidding, I'm not trying to offend anybody. Don't be upset, it's just a joke, not a big deal. And next up, I've been using the Collab, the Fundamental Smoothing Primer, just because it's really hydrating. And I just like this combination because, like I said, my skin has just been, not like a mess, but just much more dry than usual. So I've been just adding a lot of hydration to it, which is pretty new for me. So yeah, the more hydration, the better. I still get oily, but even if I don't add the hydration, my skin kind of looks crappy and dry. Tarte Shape Tape as my base. This is Light Medium Honey, and just blend that out. I never blend it out with my finger, but today I felt like getting down and dirty and using my hands. So yeah, marriage so far has been great. I mean, honestly, nothing has changed. One thing that people keep asking me, like, how do you feel about you already living with Glenn before you got married and all that? And in all honesty, I think it was great to move in with him before. I mean, I know, damn, that's a lot of concealer. I mean, I know some people are really traditional and they don't move in. I'm like switching fingers to like, okay, now we're on this one because there's just a lot of product. It's Saturday night and I'm feeling free. I feel like living with Glenn beforehand, before getting married, was the best decision ever. You're able to see the habits of someone. You're able to see, it's a whole different ball game than just spending the night at your boyfriend's house a couple, you know, nights, even if you're there like 3 out of the 4 nights in a row. It's really not the same as truly living with someone. I'm just gonna use the peach, the Too Faced peach stuff. Yeah, the setting powder, it's really good. I like it. Except the peach scent is pretty strong, but it goes away. But I just find it very strong, especially for people who are sensitive to scents. This is not for you. I think if I would have, like, to be very, very honest, like with how I am, I like things a certain way. It could be the Virgo in me. You know, when you're set in your ways and you like certain things organized or clean or certain styles or how you just have your closet and stuff like that, or your personal space, it's a big deal once you move in with someone. You're gonna deal with extra chores, looking at their dirty laundry on the floor, literally, you know what I mean? Just different habits, down from all chores and dishes to how they decorate, a bunch of different things. So, and just constantly being with them, even when it's not like a date night, you know, it's like when you're eating dinner and your conversation and when you're cleaning and how you just interact with them within the whole entire day. It's really big deal. So I'm going to be using the Zodiac palette from BH. I think it is so good. It's honestly a dupe for the Kat Von D one. Let me show you really quick. I talked about it really quick in another video. I just don't remember which one. Matte Metal, because it's this one, the matte metal, like you flip it upside down, one says matte, one says metal. This one has all the mattes on tops and all their metal shades up bottom. And that's basically how this one is, the Zodiac. I think this, I don't know if it's limited edition or not, but if it is, I would get it. It's that good. And so all the mattes are on the inside and all the shimmers on the outside. And I think it's an amazing palette. So we're going to go in with this one right here as a transition. We're going to be using a fun shade for once because it is fun night out, right? I'm going nowhere, but let's just pretend. So yeah, when you live with someone, like, that's probably like when me and Glenn had not even like true arguments, but our arguments, because I feel like just because you post all the great times on YouTube, people get this sense of, oh my gosh, like you guys are so perfect, you guys have no problems, like you guys are goals, all this kind of stuff, you know, perfection. Because obviously you don't post like the bad moments. Like I'm not gonna post when we're fighting, like bust out the vlog camera like, hey everybody, I'm fighting with Glenn and I think I'm right. You know, I mean, I'm just not gonna do that. I mean, maybe other people do, I just don't, you know? It just because you got to keep some sort of privacy to your own life. I mean, you can only put so much out there. But I will say that Glenn and I haven't really had too many true fights. I mean, we've had some arguments over some things, but we solved them and we definitely talked through them. But most of those were when we first moved in together. So I think it's good to kind of find out and be shocked right away, as opposed to like getting married and all of a sudden you move in and you're like, what the hell did I just get myself into? So I don't know. I know some people may have a different opinion about that, but for me, for me personally, I know that definitely works. And also for Glenn, because then he can see how I can be too, because I definitely know, I mean, I'm not someone who's very timid. I have a strong personality and I'm a sharpshooter, you know? So I can definitely say things right away, like quick, and it's like, whoa, you know? I have honestly controlled that so much within the years. And I think it just really depends on you being with the right person as well. Because obviously in the past when I was with the wrong people, I definitely was spitting out daggers for a reason. But I'm just saying, like in general, like Glenn got used to how I am and him getting used to my habits, how I like certain things, and then I had to get used to his. And then you meet in the middle for things. It can't just be only me, you know? You definitely are having to compromise, and that is something that you're gonna learn quick when you move in together. Another thing is like I know sometimes parents and all of that try to tell you how to live your life and all that, and you have to realize you have to live for you, but you have to be realistic at the same time. So yeah, I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna use a Morphe brush. I know, very shocking. Morphe E17, and no, I don't have a code. Now I'm gonna go into the deeper shade. Let's go into this one right here and build up the crease. This was the first one I used right here, the lighter one. I'm gonna go into the next level. We're just gonna build this up because I mean, I have all night and I got a lot to say, huh? So yeah, let's just start conversation down below. I mean, I'm sure this would help others too, because I'm sure others are trying to figure out like, what should I do? Should I move out with my boyfriend? Should we figure this out? I mean, I think things are just so different now where you have to do this just because times have changed. It's not like the olden days when you're just churning your own butter, you know, and milking those udders from your cows. But I do know some people live on farms and they do that, which is pretty dang cool. Let's go into the fun shade. I'm gonna use Aries right here. Well, which one's Virgo? Because Virgo is right here, but I feel like I use neutral shades all the time. So let's go for Aries. So this is a shout out to all my Aries out there. And let's, ooh, yes, we are doing it tonight. We are. Where am I going? Nowhere. Another thing about married life is I keep making this joke, like when people are like, how is it being married? Like, how is it? Like, what's going on? And I'm always like, well, I don't feel like a slave anymore. I will say there's just kind of like a mind shift where when you're married and you start cleaning up after them or doing certain things and cooking for them, that you don't feel like you're just like a slave anymore. You're more like, hey, hashtag wifey. You have like this title now and it just makes everything much more enjoyable. I mean, I actually like taking in charge of like dinner and stuff because I have never been a true cook, but Pinterest honestly makes me into a chef. If you watch my vlogs, you will see the different dishes I make. I just made a beef, a beef tamale casserole, and it was freaking amazing. So yeah, it's underneath the vlog that says my ornament for you. And my vlog channel is WhatWouldLizzy vlog, FYI. Ooh, I'm really liking that. That's really pretty. And that's not even wet. Can you imagine wetting this? We're gonna go into the deeper brown right here. with that same brush I use, which is not bad, the E17. I'm not a complete hater on Morphe, trust me, but it's just that I think, I don't know, just knowing all the drama and how people just push things too much, it's almost really alarming. I mean, if that's alarming and I'm a YouTuber, then that kind of says something. I don't know, I just hear so much gossip and stuff behind Morphe and all these things, and people just being greedy and blah, 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 and it really sucks, you know? It kills the beauty community completely. Okay, oh, really quick, before I go on to YouTube stuff, baby fever, sometimes I do have it, I will say that. When I see, you know, families at dinner having like a cute meal and they're all smiling together, all IG worthy and crap. And then when I see the screaming kids and they're running down the aisles and kids pulling at each other and punching and slapping, I'm like, yeah, I can hold off on that. I mean, honestly, we just want to be married, you know, we want to enjoy being married together and do some traveling. And yeah, we just want to just enjoy that first instead of just rushing. I mean, I know you'll never be truly 100% ready, but you can plan out some things, you know, especially like financially, kids are so expensive. So yeah, we want to plan it out at least a little before we just jump right into, you know, saying, hey, we want kids, you know, so yeah, we'll see when that happens. I don't know when. We keep saying 3 years, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to bring this actually a little bit into my crease to deepen this up. No babies anytime soon. Sorry to disappoint any of you, because I know whenever anybody gets married, everybody's been asking, so when are you guys going to have kids? And I'm like, we literally just got married not too long ago. You guys know I'm completely scared of color, but if I can do something that's wearable, I'm down for it. So now let's go into YouTube, since I kind of started dipping into that. I've just heard so many stories about Morphe and all the gossip and drama, and I will say, like, throwing the codes down your guys' like throats, like from different influencers, it really gets tiring, you know. I totally get it, because even if I'm flipping through different channels and stuff like that and I'm getting tired of them saying it, it's like that does tell you something. I mean, I think that's awesome to supply coupon codes and all of that, but I just find that, oh my gosh, this is my favorite palette, you need it, here's my code. I'm like, you didn't even dip into that palette, you know? You really did not. You guys, I'm really loving this look. I wish I had somewhere to go, seriously. Let's see, what's 24 hours? Some CVS's are. I love CVS. Ooh, and Target is open until midnight. Ooh, I might have to do a Target sleigh run. It's only 9:27. I might go. I don't know why I'm scared of color. I just need to just stop and just bite the bullet. So I'm going to place a little bit more of this turquoise though, because I feel with all that blending and stuff, it's getting a little bit covered up. So I'm just going to bring it right there. Oops, I didn't tap off the excess. I got a little bit of fallout. It's not a lot though, which is good. Ooh, did you hear my throat? Ooh, actually really enjoying it. I'm telling you, this palette is really amazing. BH Cosmetics is so underrated, and FYI, they have super affordable brushes and they're really good. They have stepped up their game so much. So if you guys are interested in affordable brushes, check out BH Cosmetics. I have a couple videos on them. Wow, I shouldn't have done that, because now I have like the blue pigment that fell since I didn't tap off the excess, but it's okay. But yeah, going into like the whole like codes thing and all that, I mean, never say never, because who knows, maybe I'll end up getting a Morphe code eventually, but I don't know if I will, you know. But I just feel like it's just so played out. Like, people just talk about Morphe too much, and I get it. Some of their stuff is good, some of their stuff I don't think is good. Like, there's been some brushes and I've honestly used them for like a month and I'm like, really? They're already like flared out and everything. And people get tired of me talking about Sigma, but I truly love Sigma, because I was a customer of them before I even started my YouTube channel. I bought a brush set like before I started my channel, you know? That's why I always talk about them, because I truly love them. I've always stuck to that brand. I've never been like, oh, I love Sigma, and all of a sudden, oh, I love Morphe. Oh no, I like this. You know, it's not like I'm just jumping the code bandwagon, I guess you can say. And I totally get it. People got to make that coin. I'm gonna actually dip into the deeper brown right here, and we're gonna smoke it out even more. I think I should have dipped into that one. Oh yeah, that one's nice. But I do think that this lighter brown is nice for in the crease. So yeah, I've always just been a fan of Sigma. Like, I have never jumped the bandwagon. I don't know. Like I said, some brushes from Morphe are decent. I will say that. I do like some of them. But like this one is the Morphe M502, and I like it. It's pretty good. I will say it's not the softest, but one of the reasons why I love Sigma is because they have a whole warranty and you can like get a new brush, and just their packaging and everything behind it, it's bomb, you know? And I think it's worth it. The quality is amazing. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. You know what's really sad about YouTube is all the drama that's continuously going around. And I honestly only know about booty gossip and stuff like that, just because, you know, everybody's making videos and talks and mentions things and all of that. So even if I don't even want to search for it, it comes around. Like, people mention it, people put it in Snapchats, people this and this and that. I don't even want to really know about it, but I kind of want to know, you know, at the same time, just because I want to be informed of what's going on, kind of, but not really. I just basically stay in my own lane, because I just think it's just better that way. Cosmetic Superhero Liner. This is a waterproof liner and it is really good. I highly recommend it. I'm gonna wing that liner out. I don't talk to a ton of YouTubers. I just can't deal with it, because I find that people who only hang out with YouTubers or who only talk to YouTubers, you get like in this bubble, you know, almost like these reality shows, like they're in this bubble of like the same group of people. I don't want to be like that, you know? I don't want to surround myself with only people whipping out their camera 24/7. I mean, nothing against YouTubers, because I'm a YouTuber, you know? But I feel like you start living in this whole la la land and this unrealistic world. And I mean, I'm not being a hater whatsoever, trust me, but it's really just odd to me. Like, okay, say for instance, like at events, you know, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I stopped going to events. And I'm honestly the happiest, because I'm one where it's like, I don't want to do anything that's going to make me upset or mad or whatever, you know? Hold on, I got to wing this thing out. Because when in doubt, wing it out. Yas. Fly. You're probably like, what the heck? So yeah, I stopped going to events just because I feel like it's too much of like, what are you wearing? What do you have? What's your new outfit? When I would go to events, I would honestly wear the same like 3 or 4 black dresses over and over and just rotate them out. I'm not gonna buy an outfit just to impress or put it on the gram or whatever. It's just not my style. And people totally have their own style. You know, kudos to them who wants to go ahead and do all that. But I'm not a fashion vlogger, so you know, and I just like keeping things simple. But it's just not for me, you know. I didn't have a good time going. Like, some events I will go to just because I want to see like the people who I'm actually working with and the people behind the PR team and the brand. But to go there just to kind of like show off and twirl, like, I don't have to do that. There's just so much drama with so many people, and so many people have changed. It's honestly sad. And I appreciate so many people that are like, you have never changed, you've always stuck to you. And I will always be that way. I don't know how some people, I mean, I totally get how people change over the years, but for the good. You know, some people I just find that have just become just so ugly on the inside, and you can just see it beaming through them, like they're completely different people. And I know you guys can totally see that because it shows on camera. You know, there's a big difference between being on camera and, you know, getting better at speaking, getting better at doing videos and editing, as opposed to like changing your personality on camera, where all of a sudden, you know, you just seem like whoa, who are you? Like, you really changed, but changed, like I said, into something that's not good. I mean, I will never name names because I don't want to do that, you know, but there's just certain people where I've been around where it's like, dude, I knew you when you had like 5,000 subscribers, and now it's like they act like they're the freaking prince or king of the world, or princess, queen of the world, you know, and I'm just like, whoa, this is so crazy. Like, it shocks me, you know. It really shocks me, and it's really sad, you know. It sucks because then you lose connection with that person and you're like, wow, this is what happened? Really? Huh. Interesting. Like I said, what can you do? So you know what I do? I stay in my lane. I don't bother with any of it, and I just do me, and that's all you can really do, because this isn't just gonna happen in YouTube. This is gonna happen in the real world as well, you know. There's tons of people that all of a sudden something changes with them. They hang out with different people, whatever. They start acting privileged or better than other people. And what do you have to do? You just ignore it. You step into your own lane and you just keep on going. That's all I can say. Okay, I had to go off camera because I felt like my liner was just getting crazy and it was going to end up out to here and I was really going to fly off camera, so I just had to stop. For instance, gossip channels and all of that. I don't know how I truly feel about them, because I feel like it's bringing more negativity to the community. But at the same time, if people are gonna act the way they do, people are gonna call them out, you know? The Gigi Hadid, what is this? They just repackaged the Lash Sensational Mascara. Did a whole review on this, and it honestly was a pretty terrible collection because it was just way too overly priced, and it was pretty sad that it was priced the way it was. I think Maybelline really made a bad move with this collection, and I don't know, I just thought it wasn't the best. So I have a whole review on that though. I only really watch a lot of vloggers actually. I watch some fitness, some family, some regular beauty vloggers, or just random people who just vlog. Yeah, so I don't really watch like a ton of big YouTubers. Like randomly I will, because they're in my suggested or I am subscribed. It's not like I'm unsubscribed to them, but I usually don't click on them. So for me, I always say, never watch anybody that you feel that you don't enjoy. Like don't watch anybody that makes you upset. Like, if anybody ever makes me upset or annoyed or anything, I just unfollow or I unsubscribe, and that's that. Like, I used to, like, say for instance this. I used to follow, like, certain accounts on Instagram, and a lot of them, like, the girls started turning their pages into, like, more provocative pages and showing, like, a lot of boobs and butt. And I'm like, well, I don't really want to follow your page for that, you know? So I kind of just, like, unfollow because I'm like, that's not what I was following you for. It's more, like, fashion and, like, inspiration and all that. And then it turned into this whole, like, I don't know, like, sex dungeon or something like that. Using the new Maybelline, the 24-hour Super Stay Full Coverage. I saw some comments saying that this is something that was already out previously before, like, years ago, and now they just redid it. So I'm sure they reformulated it and made it better. So I'm using this with the L'Oreal sponge. I love this one. Why isn't my heater turning off? Because it is warm enough now. 310 Sun Beige. And I did a full review on this, and this has been pretty amazing for a drugstore foundation. It's been one of my faves. Another thing that I'm really excited to do is more fashion, because I'm someone where, I mean, I truly don't get affected by like really mean, nasty comments. I've gotten them for so many years. It's like, unfortunately, it's gonna happen no matter what video you upload, you're gonna get something said to you, you know? And I hate that it comes with the territory, or when people are like, oh, well, you should expect it, you're a YouTuber, but it's like, would you ever say that to my face? Like, I've never heard anybody say anything bad to my face. I have had I don't wanna like call them like a troll, but it was like a troll. They did come up to me at the mall one time. I can do like another separate story, but they told me like how they wrote nasty comments and they apologized. I can do that into another one because I don't wanna get off track, but yeah, it just comes with the territory or whatever, which I think is silly, you know? So I've decided I'm gonna do more fashion videos and just do more body confidence videos because, I don't know, I just want to inspire people and for people to see my type of style and how I style my body type. My channel, I want you to feel happy. I want you to laugh. I want you to feel inspired. And I just want to be freaking normal with you guys and just laugh and have a good time. I don't want to not be relatable, you know, because I'm totally chill. On my vlog channel, I freaking fart. I mean, I tell you when I get the McGurgles and I'm like gonna have like liquid poo. So it's like, it's normal, people. Tarte Shape Tape in medium. The first video I'm going to try out is just like a Forever 21 haul. Certain pieces, the thing that sucks with Forever 21 is that certain pieces like sell out, or they just, once they're gone, they're gone. Look at me being all extra and like I'm really going somewhere. Well, like I said, Target might be a destination, so. Yeah, I want to do a Forever 21 haul, and of course some of the items that I want to show you are already sold out or whatever because it's been since Cyber Monday and all that, and they sold out and yada yada yada. I think I'm still just gonna do it though, just to show you like certain items that I like to wear. Peach powder again, and I'm gonna use my Sigma 3D HD sponge. Just take the bottom side of it, and then I'm just gonna start pushing that into the concealer right here. Why is it going out of focus? It keeps focusing on the tree. And then just do that, that. Ooh, my throat again. And that. So, kind of got some in my lash. I'm literally tasting peach, and this isn't the first time. If the powder gets on your tongue, you really taste the peach. This is a Luxie Precision, foundation. Well, I use this as a setting brush to like swipe away. If you guys haven't tried Luxie, they're pretty good too. I just have setting brushes and like one shader brush. Also, let me know how you guys like this get ready with me like talk through. I would love to know because I want to put out content that you guys also enjoy and also I enjoy. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about next, or, okay, this would really help me out. So in the next video that I have like a more like chit chat with you guys. So first, I'm going to ask you, do you want me to tell you the story about how I have zero relationship with my birth father, or how I have never ever met my birth mother? Let me know. And then the second poll will be, do you want me to do it like just a sit through, or do you want me to do it like a chit chat video doing makeup? So makeup or just talk and I just tell you the story. Let me know. And that would really help. Thank you. So next I'm going to try out this new one, this new bronzer. This is the Lisa Frank by Glamour Dolls collaboration. And I will say, just a lot of these collaborations, I think the Hello Kitty one from ColourPop was cute, but then the My Little Pony, I was like, oh, it's cute too. But then people brought up how Pure Cosmetics did My Little Pony, and like, I think they did Trolls, and now there's Lisa Frank. And I mean, I'm sure some people who liked Lisa Frank or whatever are into it, but I don't know. I think that this is just so kitty and super cheap. I don't know how much this is, so I'm very curious. So I'm just gonna take this BH brush. What is this, number 3? And I'm just gonna start bronzing my face. We'll see how this shade is on me. It reminds me of like Max Give Me Sun, so that's why I kind of like gravitated towards this one to I seriously have peach in my throat. I'm not kidding. I'm literally inhaling peaches. Well, the powder is working really nicely. Look at that. Wow. And I will say, I am not the best at contouring. It's just one of my downfalls. It's not good, but it's usually also because for some reason my bronzer brushes, I like using them like 20 times in a row and then they just have buildup. Okay, I like this bronzer shade. It's really nice by Glamour Dolls. It's just the packaging that's getting me that I don't really care for. I don't know what it is. Huh. Cut this because I did like a lot. This is the Wet n Wild Blush and Mellow Wine. I need to just get this off my vanity and put it away because I cannot stop using it. It is so darn good and so affordable. Just to give myself a flush, watch like 50 applications later, I'm like, just a little. But let's do this brown again, or like this burnt orange brown. We're gonna start layering that first on the bottom. I usually don't put like a ton of shadow on my bottom. I don't know if you guys know, I mentioned in like one video, I lost 8 pounds, so I'm super proud. I'm still at 8 pounds. It was like 7 pounds and now I just lost one other. On a better fitness journey, I just have a lot more energy. I just feel better about myself. I have like a good confidence now. Not that I didn't before, but it feels really good, you know, when you lose some weight, when you know you want to be more healthy. I'm getting pissed with this peach now. With this deeper brown right here. And just place a little right in here. So yeah, I want to do a video on what sports bras and sports gear I wear, because I find, or like the things that are helping me lose weight, which is definitely one of the things, is proper gear. I'm telling you, it makes all the difference. I don't care what anybody says, because you feel very confident when you're doing squats, or when you're in your, when you're in the bike room or you're on the Stairmaster and you're doing cardio and your butt or your thong isn't showing through. Just saying. Or you don't have to like lift up your pants constantly or pull down your shirt or any of that. So I want to like show you guys the stuff that I love to wear, because I am so comfortable in the gym. Like I never mess with my stuff. If anything, I'm like maybe lifting up my pants because I use my Sweet Sweat band, but that's just because it's like it's sliding down a little, and that's about it. I am not coming from a professional standpoint, FYI. I'm just a normal chick that just wants to be more healthy, shed some pounds. I am not going all gung-ho. I am not entering a bikini competition. I am not doing a challenge, a 30-day challenge. This is just a regular thing, because I know there's all different types of levels and all different plans for people. So my plan is more casual and just building a healthier lifestyle. I also want to talk about like healthy snacks I started eating, just things that I've been changing. Like I used to love hot Cheetos, and I have not had a hot Cheeto in a couple months already. And honestly, I don't even miss it. I've put myself in the mindset where it honestly almost grosses me out. Like not completely, because obviously I like hot Cheetos, but it's not like I really need to eat them anymore. So I just want to go through things that are like like that. Just got these sent to me from Eylure, and these ones are Anne, I don't know if it's Lee or Lay, sorry about that. I want to use hers because I remember when they came out with the vlogger series, I only know Nikki Philippi and Nicole Guerrero, and now they it was also My Crazy Ray Ray, I believe, and then her, and I didn't know who My Crazy Ray Ray or her were, so I want to rep someone who, in my opinion, I really haven't heard of her, so I want to use hers instead. And hello, Anne, I really like your lashes, and let's use them because I want to support someone new. And here's this right here. And also, if you guys want to give me a thumbs up for this video, I would be very, very happy and excited. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love if you subscribed as well. Also, if you guys aren't subscribed with YouTube now, if you don't click that notification bell, you won't always see my videos, which is pretty annoying too. It's just like all these new things popping up. So let's see how this looks like on its own, like not cut. Okay, let's hit you with a little bit of a before and after, before and after. Look at these lashes, they're really pretty. Let's get all up in there, right there. Look how fluttery they are. So before and after. You know what I just realized? That I did not set the foundation with powder, and that's one of the things. It really acts like the L'Oreal Pro Matte where it looks like you set it, and I totally forgot it because I wanted to kind of carve out the top of my eyebrows just a little. This is a, what is this, BH 142. I love this brush. It is so good. I want to buy another one, so I hope they sell it individually because this came in a kit. And I totally forgot that I didn't set this, so yeah, it obviously worked okay for like my bronzer and stuff. Ooh, that looks a little patchy. But I'm like, oh, I take it back. The new Brow Stylist Boost and Set Volumizing Brow Mascara. Look how small that wand is. I love this one. This one is in dark brunette, so it helps like tint my brows a little bit more dark than as opposed to so warm. But yeah, my brows lately have just been committing crimes left and right. Sometimes they just want to cooperate and follow the rules, and other times they are just, I don't know, just like I said, committing crimes. So my brows will never be the same. They will never be cousins. They will never be sisters. They'll never be twins. They are definitely neighbors and long lost, I don't know, friends. So you can see I'm like bringing my hairs up. Can you see? Like not totally bushy and messy, but I definitely can see it right here. And I did a whole video how I grew my lashes and my brows out. I haven't been always putting highlight lately because I feel like it can sometimes be overboard, but just trying something new. I'm just going right into lips without telling you. This is the Miracle Matte Lip. I did a whole swatch video on these. This one is in Bare Honey, my favorite shade. Of course, it's a nude. And I'm just gonna put that. I'm gonna start patting that. I add in the other one, hold on. And then usually I've been putting on like a gloss just to kind of moisturize my lips. And this actually comes with a baked highlighter in the center, and I haven't applied it to my cheeks yet. So let's do that. And let's see. Oh yeah, it's not like super intense. It's like a pale white gold. I like the way it turned out, guys. Why am I whispering? So I'm gonna try out the new L'Oreal Galaxy Lumiere Gloss. These are brand new. Also sent these over, so let's see. When I kind of swatched them, they remind me of the Becca Chaser or whatever lip glosses. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, that was so pretty. Oh my god, I love this. Oh yeah. Now I might have to add on another lip color. It's starting to look like powder donuts. Girl needs some color to her lips, because it's, like I said, looking like powdered donuts. But I really like the final look. Yeah, and I used some color. Aren't you guys excited? Thank you, color gods. You were with me today. All right, guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy this more casual chit chat, you know, girl/guy time, and just kind of hanging out with me and just talking about different things. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also subscribe if you haven't, because it is free, $99, literally free. And I will see you fine apples in the next one. Mwah. Woo-hoo!